All right, so let me continue reviewing with you as we continue in our progression. Remember, when adding one positive and one negative, there's an efficient way to do that. So let me refresh your memory on that. All right, first off, it's important to remember and to think about whether the solution will be positive or negative. And remember, always whichever you have the most of, that's what your sum will be. So in the first example, I have more positives than negatives. I know my solution has to be negative. And remember, the 12 negatives wipe out 12 of the positives, right? So what do? I count from 12 to 44. So I'm going to count from 12 to 24. And you do all this in your head. You wouldn't need to write that. So 12, 22, 32, 42, 43, 44. That is 32. And again, there are more positives than negatives. So the solution is positive. Look at the second example in the middle there. Your sum is going to be what? Positive or negative? And you should be saying negative, right? Because you have more negatives than positives. Start at 25, count to 79. That's an easy one, right? 54. And what are left? Positives or negatives? Negatives. See, because again, let me just refresh your memory. These 25 positives wipe out 25 of these 79 negatives. And we're simply counting up how many negatives are left. 54 of them. Third example, is it going to be positive or negative? Hopefully you're thinking negative. Start at 32, count to 57, 32, 42, 52, and 5 more. So that's 25. And what ends up being left? 25 negatives. Hey, it's that simple. Adding one positive and one negative, you simply got to figure out how many are left. And that's it. All right.